Hi guys, welcome to another video. This video is going to be my 2025 reading TBR. So I have all my books on this for this year, apart from one on my TBR, because I literally ordered it. It come literally the day before I'm filming this, but it come with like a cut down the front cover. It was literally, the cut was only on the front cover, and I was like, I'm umming over whether I just keep the book and tape it or I just send it back and order a new one. So at the end of the day I've chosen to send it back and order a new one. I don't realise I had makeup. My mascara wasn't on properly, but anyway. So yes, I've decided to send it back and order a new one. I was like, this needs filming and uploading to be put up on time. So I don't think I'd have enough time between ordering it and it coming to then film it and put this out. So yeah, so I've got all my other books I want to read and that are on my TBR, apart from one, so I'll probably just put a picture up of it on the screen. But yeah, so let's do this and get started. This year I decided to go with just picking books I wanted to read this year. Don't have a set like reading goal of how many books I want to read this year. This year I've gone, you know what, scrap the goal, read. I'm basically just reading a bunch of series this year. Read them with 3 other like random books, and then yeah, do that. Also this year I've got these books that I want to read, I've got my TBR that I want to read, and then I've also got a reading video coming out. I think it's coming out June, July-ish I think, which is going to have some of my TBR books in and then some other books in. But yeah, this is my main set TBR, so let's get into it. The first book is Meet Me in London, which obviously I'm partway through since I started it last year, the end of last year. Didn't finish it last year, so I'm finishing it this year. I am further into it than what I was with my wrap up last month. My wrap up of last year, which I filmed a few days before filming this one. But yes, I am further into it than I was in my reading wrap up video, because I've read it since, but I'm still currently reading it. So I'm going to be finishing this book, and then I'm also going to be doing the rest of that series, which is Meet Me in Hawaii, and then Meet Me in Tahiti, and then also Meet Me at the Wedding. So I'm going to be finishing this series from Georgia Toffler. I don't know if I'll be reading it in this order, but obviously the series I'll be reading in order, but I don't know if whether I'll be reading the books all in this order that I'm saying it to you guys in. But yeah, that is the first series, and then on to the Magnolia Parks series. In that, since I had this book for over a year now, so I was like, you know what, let's read it and then let's get the rest of the series and read that. So Magnolia Parks, Daisy Hates, Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home, and then Daisy Hates, The Great Undoing, and then the one I don't have, which is Daisy Hates, oh, what was it called? Now it's testing me. It's Magnolia Parks, Into the Dark? Yeah, Into the Dark. Magnolia Parks Into the Dark, which is the one I don't have, which I think is also possibly the thickest book I have to read this year, being like 700 and something pages. I haven't fully like checked the rest of them, of the amount of pages they have, but I was looking at that one the other day and went, oh my god. But yeah, so I got the whole of the Magnolia Parks series that I want to read this year. But yeah, I was looking at the cover of the Into the Dark one, and there was like a cut right down here, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get a new one since I kind of want to keep it, and I don't want to have it like down the years and be like, I want to re-get one, have to buy a new one, because I don't want the cut down it. But yeah, so I got that series, and then on to the last series that I want to read this year, which is the ACOTAR series, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I've got the whole of this series. So I've got this one, I got A Court of Mist and Fire, Court of Wings and Ruins, Court of Frost and Starlight, and then A Court of Silver Flames. All these books, well, all bar one, seemed like big chunky books. So I think this year I'll probably end up just sticking to my TBR. Plus the other little books that I read for the video that I need to film. I don't know if I will be adding any books as they come. I've got no like new releases that I want to urgently get or anything, so yeah, I think from the chunkiness of these books I'll probably just stick to my TBR. But yeah, also with these books, the Court of the ACOTAR books, I've got a video that I need to watch after I've finished reading them, which is one of the YouTubers I watch is reading video of them where there's spoilers, so that's also a reason why that has been put onto my TBR this year. Also the fact that I want to read the series, but also there's a video that I want to watch. But yeah, then on to the three kind of random ones. They're not really series, or they're all F1 related though. But yeah, three just random books. So yeah, so two of them I got for Christmas, which I'm like, I've got to read them. Which is this Racing Legends one, Lando Norris. Well, this is part of kind of like a series. But because there's like three more that I could get. Which I might get the other three, I'm not sure. But I would definitely not be reading them and getting them. I might get them this year, I probably won't read them this year. But yeah, this one I definitely want to read this year. About Lando Norris. Obviously it's not like an official one, it says 100% unofficial on the back. But yeah, it says that. And then another one I got for Christmas, which I want to read, is the Formula 1 Drive to Survive the unofficial champion book kind of thing, all about F1, and obviously probably a part of the show. I don't know if they actually talk about the show actually, but obviously yeah, the Drive to Survive show. But yeah, there's that one. And then there's this massive one which I got middle of last year. I never ended up reading it, and it's just been sat on my bookcase on my TBR pile just in case I read it and the books are falling, which is The Checkered Flag, 100 Years of Motor Racing. I just thought it looked cool. It's about all different types of like motor racing, so yeah, I thought why not get it and read it and yeah, go from there. But that is my TBR for the year. And that It is somewhat big. I think it's slightly bigger than my TBR last year. Well, my set TBR last year anyway. And then obviously my reading got expanded and I read loads more books last year. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this is my TBR of the year. Let's see how many of them I actually get through, or see if I add any to that. But yeah, this is my set TBR, to go from there. And yeah, I just need to obviously rebuy one of the books, because I haven't fully rebought it yet. But yeah, so let's get on with reading them. So I will see you guys Sunday for another vlog, and then I will see you guys Wednesday for another sit downy video, and that, which I think might be a packing one. I'm not sure, since I think Saturday. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I will see you guys then. Bye.